Welcome to the Swigart Museum. We're in Huntingdon, Pennsylvania. I'm Pat Swigart. Our museum is the oldest car museum in America and possibly even in the world. It was started in 1920 by my husband's father, W. Emmert Swigart. At the time, he started it in Huntingdon at a place called the Carriage House. We have cars here in the collection from 1899 up until the present time. This is a 1903 Curve Dash Oldsmobile. This was my husband's favorite car. He enjoyed coming down and taking it out for a little drive on the highway. It's tiller driven and it's one cylinder. You could purchase the car by pound. It was 650 pounds and it was $1 a pound. So you paid $650 for the car itself. William used to take the car. We'd take it out on a Friday afternoon when he would leave the business, and we'd go out on the highway. He enjoyed driving down the highway in the center lane. The tractor trailers were going flying past you. It was a little scary, but he enjoyed it. This is a 1908 Studebaker electric. It was used between the House and the Senate down in Washington, D.C. There were two of them made. One was Tommy and one was Peggy. This is Tommy. And when we would take it out to different shows, why, we got blue bath towels because Tommy had to have blue booties. The car was tiller driven and the driver would sit on one side when they're going one way in the tunnel and move to the other side when they were coming the other way. When the government sold them, they sold them for $35 each. William purchased this from a man in Hanover, but I don't know what he paid for it, but I think it was more than $35. This is a 1911 Sears. You could buy this car from the Sears catalog. Every home had a Sears catalog. It was almost like the Bible to the house, and everyone purchased their things from the catalog. When you bought this car and it was delivered to you, it was delivered in a large box. The box was the garage. Very interesting car, tiller driven. This is a 1912 Detroit Electric. This car was donated to us by one of our board members, Steve and Blanche Gordon from Chatsworth, Georgia. It's a very quiet car, a very nice car. It's like considered a Sunday car. The driver would sit in the back. There are two bench seats and the driver was in the back bench. So they had to look out through the people who were in the front bench when they drove it. This is a small portion of our license plate collection. We have the largest collection of license plates in the world. We have them here according to state and country. People can come, see what we have. Many times we have people that stop in and say, well, you don't have a certain license plate from my state, and a couple of weeks, why, we'll get one in the mail. Early license plates were made of soybeans. The animals would eat those. Then they went to like a cardboard, and of course they didn't last throughout the rainy season, and so then they went to the metal. We do have some that are porcelain also. This is a 1916 Scripps Booth town car, a very elegant car. It was made for Eleanor Sears, who was a tennis player in the teens. She wanted a car that had the smallness of a Model T, the elegance of a Rolls Royce, and a Mercedes radiator. The school at Pennsylvania College of Technology in Williamsport came and got the car as we were invited to take it down to Hershey to a show. They got it running for us. And at one time, they were having Jay Leno come to their school. They asked if they could take the car back up, and he did drive the car. We do a lot of work with the Pennsylvania College of Technology in Williamsport. The students are very anxious to work on the cars. They're very good at it. They're very particular of what they do, and they take care of our cars. This is a 1960 Fiat Jolly. The Jollies were used mostly on beach areas. People would get them. Of course, it has the wicker seats, and they were a lot of fun to drive. It was like the golf carts are today, where the different resorts, the people have golf carts rather than using their cars. The Jolly was something. They did kind of lose their interest for a while, and then several very wealthy people got some and started driving them again, and they did take on a new interest. This is a 1947 Tucker. This was the Tin Goose. It was the first car that was built. Mr. Tucker built 51 cars. We have number 13, as well as this prototype. Each of the first 25 cars had a little bit different in every one of the models that they had built. Mr. Tucker made the car to have safety glass in it and many safety features. This is Herbie the Love Bug. It's one of the features of the museum. Most people know of Herbie. This particular car was in the first movie, which was known as The Love Bug, and it was in the fourth movie. It was the prime car in that, Herbie Rides Again. But Herbie is one that everybody loves, no matter what age they are. They have at some time or other learned about Herbie, and people come and just enjoy it. We had a gentleman here recently. He said it's made his life because he always wanted to see Herbie in person.
I'm Lonnie Smith Jr., and I'm the director of the Swigart Museum. This neat item is an auto theft signal system. It was patented in 1914. It was used as like a boot that you would put on your own vehicle, a tire that had spoke wheels. You'd put this around and you'd lock it, and it would keep somebody from stealing your car. We all have our plastic driver's license we use today. Well, as early as 1919 and even before, there were driver's license, but they were pins that you would have to have displayed on you while you drove through the town. Some places required a special license just for that town. And if you were a chauffeur, you had your own chauffeur's badge as well. This item you would find most likely in a glove box. When ladies would get, say, a teaching job, they might travel, and they would go to a boarding house during the week they worked, and then they would go home on the weekends. Well, this item they would take into their boarding room, and they would clamp this around their doorknob. And this winds up, so if anyone would try to break into their room, when they turn the doorknob, this bell would go off, alerting them.
I hope you enjoyed your short tour of Swigart Museum. We're open from Memorial Day weekend until the end of October. We're open every day from 10 to 5. You can also find us on our website, www.swigartmuseum.com, and we're on Facebook. We enjoyed having you with us. Please come and see us. We have a membership, we have an Adopt-A-Car program, and we take donations. Thanks for being here.